So things are starting to hot up at the Gabba at this point because at 89 for 7, Australia have declared. Now, what is the total that India have to chase down and what is the time remaining? And also, what is the current situation regarding the weather? Now, Australia have made a bold declaration at 89 for 7. You could very well see that, yes, Australia were going for their shots very, very quickly. Some got miscued, some ensured that, okay, nobody got going at this stage. A cameo from Cummins, a cameo from Alex Carey, and some lusty hits from Travis Head ensured Australia have now given India 275 in 54 overs. 54 overs is the minimum that they will have to play. But now, the problem is two things. Number one, the weather and the time. Now, when they declared, Australia came off, but the pitch, if you look at it from the background and from the stadium background, there was lots of dark clouds coming. Now, because of this, there is rain anticipated towards the evening session. Now, only 1.5 sessions remain. Now, what are the timings? 10:30 IST is T. So 10 minutes is gone at this stage. They will be back in the next 4 to 5 minutes. But at this point in time, you are looking at negotiating a tricky, you could look at it, 40 minutes of play now in this session alone. Then you have got 2.5 hours remaining. That is the one thing that is there. Now, the problem what I see in this case is bad light and rain. Rain is anticipated later on. And India, will they go with their conventional batting order? One doesn't seem so. Maybe there might be changes. Maybe a Rohit could promote himself up the order. Perhaps a Rishabh Pant will bat higher up the order along with the Nitish Reddy. So that's why changes are there even for India in the batting order that they have also. Because today Australia promoted Marsh, but that failed. They tried ensuring that, okay, all the others got into form, but Khwaja failed, McSweeney failed, and also Mitchell Marsh failed. So there are loose ends even in the Australian setup also. But rain is forecast. That is the one problem that we are seeing in this chase that's going to happen. And the ground staff are getting ready in that sense. Maybe they won't get in the covers now. It is a really big situation that is there at this point. So it's a very evenly poised situation at this there. Can Australia have the time to take 10 wickets? That is the only thing. Time is the essence. But if you look at the practicality of it, already too many sessions have been lost. Rain is also forecast later on, maybe from 10:30 on after the tea break. Maybe there might be rain. So that is why this is a really big situation that is there. So will India go for the chase? I think they will. They want to ensure that they get ahead in this series. But the pitch and the conditions overhead doesn't suggest that maybe you can really be in that. Maybe you have to be all bravado on this wicket because there's a bit of extra bounce there also. Australia, when you look at it, they are a bowler shot. No Hazelwood at this stage. So that is the current situation that we have got here. So for people who are joining us, let me tell you what happened in this manic session that's taken place at the Gabba. 89 for 7. Australia have declared with 275. 54 is the number of overs that is there. But practically, when you look at it, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy for a simple reason that rain is forecast later. And when you're doing this report, there are already dark clouds at the Gabba. So you've got 40 minutes now, and they have opted for a light roller. Australia have opted for the light roller, meaning that the pitch might start to crumble as soon as possible. So that is the one way we are looking at it. A heavy roller means it could be flat for the first 1 hour and then it will start to crumble later on. But here it's the light roller. So that is why that is a thing. And India's top order, they'll have to really put on a big show. So this is a really thing. Now, Varun Parvatneni is asking, Pat Cummins, is it bravado or stupidity coming out of ego because of last evening follow-on snub? No, I think it is. See, there is nothing called bravado or ego in this case. You've already lost so much time in this test match. You've got 1.5 sessions Not even half. You got about one session entirely to chase this total down. Can they do it? It depends. Due to many interruptions, Sarachandra, will umpires go and dock points? It could happen. Because remember, Australia and England lost majority of their points of a rain interrupted match in Manchester, Old Trafford. Australia lost 9, England lost 10. So maybe whether there will be interruptions, docking points, it could happen. So it could happen for both teams. So Austin Kuna saying, yes, another 9 for in this way. India should look to play time as drawing this test would be ideal. Could be, but I don't know how India will approach this particular thing at this stage. And what is the other question? Shashank is like saying Australia will win easily. I don't think so, but let's see. And Priyanshu is like saying get head, and the rest of the Australia batting is really, really bad as possible. No, Priyanshu, I disagree totally. Look, I do agree that there is a thing, but in Brisbane, you saw that others can step up. A Smith can step up, a Carey can step up, and Alex Carey can step up. So I disagree with the fact that Australia's batting is as bad as possible. I think we'll have to really hold our horses in that sense as well. So that is the way. And Jaiswal and KL Rahul have come out. So yes, not many drastic changes have been made in the batting order. I think they realize that yes, in these conditions, it is better to just ensure that you hold your own. Because 275, you're not getting all the 54 overs in. By the way, 10:50 to about 1:50 local time. If you look at it, India time, that is the way we are looking at it at this stage. 1:20 is the cutoff. So, if there is a result possible, will they extend further play? Because even in 1:20, if you look at it, it is 5:50 local, and the light really deteriorates at that point in time. So, 6 p.m. local is the potential cutoff, and you now have close to 40 minutes for the tea break. So will India chase it down? It remains to be seen. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget, we have got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Hope there is not further rain delays, but it doesn't look good at this point. Bye-bye.